Alright, so the first thing I see on top is going to be the user manual, and then finally the air purifier itself. Alright, so let's have a closer look at this because this lid ended up opening up, and this is actually going to be the filter cover. The filter is going to be inside here, so the tape can be removed easily. And right here, that's pretty cool. It's got like a leatherette-like handle, so that looks pretty fancy. And then the filter comes right out. So taking a look here, it says insert the filter in the direction of arrow, HEPA net inside, activated carbon net outside. So it's going to be just like this. So this is going to be a 3-stage filter, and the first stage is going to be this white portion here. This is going to trap big things, big particles, kind of like pet hair. On the inside, which we can't see, that's going to be the HEPA filter itself. That's going to be what traps like little micron, little danders. And then finally on the outside, it's going to be the carbon activated filter. This is going to get more things sort of like fumes, like smoke. So this can be inserted just like so. And then taking a closer look on the side, we can see it also has instructions. So how to replace HEPA, pull out the tray, pull the filter, and then replace the filter. And then here it says keep the fiber, label out, and the tray back. So right here to pull it out, we got this little pull tab, so it makes it easy to take out. And then now this can be inserted here. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like I just push it in. Yeah, so as far as the cover itself, it looks like it's just being held with some friction. There's no magnets or anything like that. If I shake it, it kind of feels like the cover, yeah, it's gonna come off. If I shake it hard enough, or turn to the side, there it comes off. So you do have to be careful with that. And now taking a look at the top side, over here, we're gonna have a bunch of different buttons. Before use for the first time, please take out the filter to unpack it, then fit back in, which we already did. It says product built-in sensor switch. You need to place the filter as required to start the machine. All right, so I put it in the corner here, and now time to plug it in. And also, when finding a place to put your air purifier, make sure you don't put it strictly against the wall. You do have to have some space. Usually manufacturers recommend about 6 inches, so this is plenty of space to get some air circulation. Now as I get closer in here, it's time to turn this on. It's going to be with this power button here. And it's going to take some moments to calibrate. So I believe there's a blue, there's yellow, and there's red, and that's going to determine what the air quality is. And right now it looks like the fan speed is set to 1, and I can press 2. So that's going to be even more powerful. And then auto. And I'm going to leave it in auto, so it adjusts the control depending on what it thinks this room needs to, you know, have purified air. And we also have a timer up top, so when I click it, there's 8 hours, 12 hours, and 24 hours. And I press it again, it's off, so it's going to be on indefinitely. And there's sleep mode, so let me turn it on. And in sleep mode, this goes really, really quiet. All the lights turn off, and I can still hear air coming out. So this is going to be one of the lowest settings, just so it doesn't bother you at night when you're sleeping. And let me press it again, and there it turns off. So it's been a few minutes, and this light is still blue, meaning I have good air quality. And if it was yellow, that means I would have had moderate air quality, and if it was red, that's poor air quality. So this room's pretty healthy so far. And the final button is going to be the display off/reset button. So when I click it, all the lights turn off. So this is if you just don't want to be bothered by the lights. But if you want to see the lights, turn it back on. And this also serves as a, whoops, I turned it off. And this also serves as a reset button. So this air purifier also saves the settings. So since it's currently at auto, when I turn it off and I turn it back on, it's still going to be set to auto. Now the same doesn't apply to the timer. So if I press like 12-hour timer, turn it off and turn it back on, the timer is going to be off. And if I turn off the lights, turn it off, turn it back on, the lights also aren't going to work like that. So that's a quick rundown of the AROEVE Air Purifier.